New in theaters this holiday season is a daring and dazzling spectacle, Cirque du Soleil Worlds Away 3D. Joining us from the production, we have Erica Lintz. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being a part of Studio 10. First of all, tell us about your involvement with this huge new film that's coming out. What part of Cirque du Soleil do you do?
I play a character called Mia, and she is kind of the thread that ties this whole thing together. Cirque du Soleil Worlds Away is basically, they've taken pieces from 7 of the shows that are currently running in Las Vegas, Nevada, and broken them down and created a brand new story and kind of a whole world that travels through these different shows. And I am chasing a very handsome character called the Aerialist, and we get separated and we look for each other among all the acrobatics and the magic and extraordinary creativity of Cirque du Soleil.
And speaking of which, is this movie filmed on the stage productions, or is it set more on movie sets, or how did you actually go about the making of this movie?
It was a little of column A, a little of column B. I think it was kind of like we took the film world and then threw them into the circus world, and they had to figure out how to make that work. And we took the circus world and threw it into the film world, and everybody just spent a lot of time compromising and sort of building this other universe with a totally different vocabulary. So we shot a lot on the stages in Las Vegas, and then we also shot some in New Zealand and one in a great big green screen area covered in dirt.
I recently watched a short news story about Cirque du Soleil and the incredible athleticism that goes into the performances. You guys are some of the world's best athletes. What is it like training and getting ready for this type of performance?
There is, basically, for almost anybody that ends up in Cirque du Soleil, there's a really good chance that they've been doing whatever they've been doing for years and years and years. I personally started training gymnastics when I was about 3½, and there's a whole lot of people like that. So once you get to Cirque du Soleil, you've probably got decades of expertise in something or other. And then getting into Cirque du Soleil, there's an integration process that is a lot of work and really a pretty incredible experience, because they kind of open you up to being more of an artist rather than just an athlete. And as time goes on, even if you've been working with Cirque du Soleil for 10 years, you still train every week multiple times and do your conditioning and strength and flexibility to make sure that you stay healthy and ready to go to do these crazy things every night.
I can do a pretty sweet cartwheel. Do you think I could be a part of the performance?
Absolutely, if you point your toes and then do something like this.
Hey,
Just make sure you add a little flair.
Oh yeah, I'll add tons of flair to it. It's going to be dramatic and impressive. So the neat thing that we're talking about here is...
Did you say dramatic or did you say traumatic?
It's probably going to be a little bit of both. You mentioned column A and column B before. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of both right there.
All right.
So this is really neat that you guys are capturing what you do on the stage, because Cirque du Soleil, for people to know, there's so many different productions going on all across the world, and you're bringing the best of the best together, and people can see it. And I checked to make sure it is playing at our local theaters here on the Gulf Coast as well. So folks just got to come out and see this, right?
Absolutely. It's now, you don't have to travel, you don't have to spend the money to go see 7 Cirque du Soleil shows. It's going to come to your hometown, and that's really exciting to me, because I was not a person growing up that could afford to go watch 7 shows in Vegas. So please enjoy. It's an extraordinary, beautiful project.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Studio 10.
Thank you.